Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Alrighty, so we is on here and we is popping. Popping off and dropping.
I'm about to run the views of mine.
Let me make sure it's on here.
Are we live, right? We're live.
We Let me go to my other channel so I can.
Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Let me share it out.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Um, yes, I do. I'm about
Is
to
my
share it.
quality horrible?
Yeah, both of our quality is horrible.
That's gross.
Even on a MacBook.
All right. Turn this all the way down. I'm gonna put my phone right here so I can see the comment. Hey, Simply.
What's good, Mocha? Welcome to live, baby. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody?
All right, we in this thing. Took
Yeah,
us
let me look in
45
here.
minutes, but we in this
We in here though.
thing. We
That's
in.
all that matter. We did it. All right, I'm just sharing this out to everybody and their mama so that they can tap in.
What's good? What's popping? What it is?
Oh,
What?
what's that? You ever seen that cricket? They be like, "What it is? Oh, what's up? What's up? Got your kid." Let me share this live. Let me share this live. Let me share this live. Make sure y'all share this live out. Whoever's in here.
We got Frank up in here.
Frank from Simply OG, right? That's
From
all that's in here.
Simply, I was watching the videos, especially that the what was it? The prank, the recent prank. I was dying laughing.
Let me tell you something. If I ever walked out of work and my car was wrapped up like that,
Man.
it would have been beef on site.
I
Period.
would, I would have been mad too. Like, really? He said, "Is this baby oil?"
Yeah, nah. It would have been beef on site.
My
Period.
car's too big to be drink wrapping it. Shoot.
I always give Frank and
Hey James.
Ty's name mixed up because I gave them nickname, and Frank is Nilla and
Hey
Ty is
babe.
Ty is Mocha. All right, y'all. I'm so happy that y'all tapped in. We can
Yeah.
go ahead and get this thing moving.
I have my phone playing the comments because
Feel free to drop y'all opinions as we talk
hey
about this,
Tim.
so we can talk on how y'all feel. First of all, the question of the day is: do women and men get treated differently? Let
Yeah.
us know your opinions in the live chat below. Well, not below because y'all in it. But
Below. Leave it in
let
the
us know.
description box below.
Yeah, facts. Let us know y'all opinions. Do women and men get treated differently? My personal opinion, yes. And there's
Yes, they do.
statistics saying so.
Hey Diamond.
There's statistics saying that women and men get treated differently. And it's not just like in society, it's in the workplace. It's
It's
at
definitely in the workplace for sure.
it's at home. And I mean, people can't compete with that and say, oh, women and men don't get treated differently. Slightly! People can't say that women and men don't get treated differently because even according to an article that was just posted recently, the difference in pay for women and men are different.
A lot
Men get paid more than women do.
I
So
don't understand. It took even women a long time to even be able to vote in the first place. So ain't nothing changed at the end of the day.
that's what I'm saying. Like, women fought for their rights to even vote up to this far, and still was trying to fight to get equality. And people are like, "Oh, this is the United States. This is the land of the free. This is the," but we really aren't free. I
We
mean,
aren't free at all.
that's a different. This is a different conversation. But this is such a big debate. But personally, I don't think things will change. Things will never change. It will never
Not
change
at all.
because instead of trying to be a change, we become part of repeating history. And I actually said that in Tuan Lee's live yesterday. Instead of wanting to change the world and changing ourselves, we actually end up repeating history for what it is.
But it's like, what will it take for it to change? There really isn't much that we can do at the end of the day. I mean, it's all set in stone to me.
I mean, let's go back to when it was time to run. People automatically picked anyone over Hillary because they just didn't want to see a woman run this country.
Right.
Which, to me personally, I think I don't get into the politics of that because I personally just think that everybody that was running at the time was shit. But for me, it would be different to see a woman actually running the country. How would a woman do things differently? I mean,
But do you think it would be better?
I honestly,
It
because
would.
I honestly, and in my own opinion, and this is just me coming from it, because there's so many men in politics, I feel like it wouldn't be better for a woman to run this country because they're all going to take her for a joke, thinking that she can't be the change. You know what I mean?
I think
Now,
Hillary felt like she had a chance because her husband was, you know.
yeah. Now the power behind a woman is is inevitable. It will. We will never know what kind of power she may have had in order to change our country for what it is. But because she is a woman doing a man's job, you know what I mean? How people see it as a man's job, they wouldn't allow that change to happen because she's a joke in their eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I don't
That's
get into
terrible that we have to like sit back and try to fight. We always try to fight for women's rights, but it's just like we really wasting our breath with it? Is we
I feel like we should still continue to fight. I feel like we should never stop fighting because
yeah.
at the end of the day, who's gonna fight for us than us? Who's gonna fight better for us than us? You know what I mean?
Right.
If we're not willing to fight for ourselves, why do we expect somebody else to do it? You know what I mean? I feel like in some point there has to be equality across the board. Women in general deserve more recognition and respect, point blank, period. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. As far as as running the country, I feel like we should have a woman run, honestly. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. Nobody knows what kind of power a woman holds. Nobody, everybody, a woman,
They
or
won't give us a
gender,
chance to.
the
They won't
gender
give us a
itself.
chance to.
Right, the gender itself is underestimated. I feel like if a woman was to run the country, cool. Like, you don't know what she could do. You know, you don't know what she can
But
change.
then it gets deeper with race too, like as a woman.
Yeah, it does
Just like
get
it
deeper.
is between men and women, but at the same time, it has to do with different race too, like a different race of a man, a different race of a woman.
Hell, men been running as a country in the ground for years, for real. And they have, and that's the thing. I feel like even if there was a woman in power, a woman that's running the country, I feel like they'd be taken as a joke
Yeah,
simply because she's a woman. So she's not going to be able to fulfill her duty to our country because she's taken as a joke. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's literally like a lose lose. Like she can move heaven and the earth at the same
yeah.
time. But because she's a woman, nobody's gonna allow her to do that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, women are the reason why we're here on earth. It takes a woman to carry us in her body to put
Right.
us on this earth, but we underestimate that whole entire gender. So
Nobody really gives any type of woman a chance. I mean, especially when it comes to, like I said, the workforce. Like, is it easier for a Caucasian to be hired quicker than a black or a Mexican or
of
a Chinese
course,
person or,
of
down the
course.
line? Because you see how Obama was in office, dang near got all the assassins you could think about in life. And he didn't get no type of recognition for it.
And to me it's literally, if we really want to get down to race, the first thing an employer sees is your name.
Yeah.
Your name. And so if your name is something that even seems like it's maybe of colored people,
Mm-hmm.
colored, Hispanic, anything, because us Hispanics are considered colored people too. We're called brown people. But
Right.
if we're considered any type of colored people, we have less of a chance than a Susan who is coming in, or a Mary who is coming in to get a job. And
Yeah.
that's why when people are pregnant nowadays, they're like, oh, I need him to make sure he got a job. So I'm going to name him Gregory, or I'm going to name him Tom. You know what I mean? That's their first instinct. And I feel like we shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have to deal with that. We
And I
shouldn't have to
think
do
that
that.
was the reason why sometimes why I didn't get any jobs because of my name. And it's because, they already go off right off the bat. Oh, that sound ghetto. She must be ghetto, or she must be a problem, or she must, just assumptions off top.
Yeah. That's the thing. Your name is your first impression to employers.
No matter how long my resume may be, no matter how long anybody's resume may be, they still go off of, oh, nah, I can't hire her. Her name's Shaniqua. Like,
And that's why I keep saying, like, we shouldn't have to sit here and think like, okay, like, I need my daughter to have a good name, a
right,
good a good formal name, because my name that I actually want for her is not going to get her a job.
right.
It's not gonna look good on a resume. It's not gonna look good on a diploma. And to me, a degree is a degree. If you went to school and you got a degree, whether you did it in 10 years or 5 years, it's a degree. You did your thing, you made it through. It don't matter if you dropped out of school and went back for your GED. You still got a diploma.
It's just crazy
Right?
how different races have to fight harder for trying to be equal. We always talking about being equal, but then it goes back to, you know, they talk about blacks killing each other, and oh, whites got more higher power, and when is we really going to see a change?
I feel like we can't continue to ask when are we going to see it. Is when are we ourselves? When are we gonna stand up for our own selves? You know what I mean?
Hey,
It
Lynn.
says, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen."
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you for coming, Juan.
Hey, Jalen.
Hey, Jalen. So to me, it's literally like, at some point we have to stop asking ourselves, when is there going to be a change? We have to change ourselves, because
Yeah,
even as we talk, we say, okay, like, women don't get the same treatment, but what do we do to fight for the same treatment? You know what I mean?
nothing.
Personally,
Lately, nowadays, our generation, I would say we don't do nothing.
we don't.
Nothing at all.
It's just, it is what it is. That's the saying. It is what it
It's
is.
what it is. Yep.
I'm gonna take what they give me because I need the job. I need the money. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I'm looking at my paycheck that is probably $1, $2 shorter than a man's paycheck, and we do the same job, and we've been here
Right.
at the same time. We got hired.
And it's crazy because, like for example, I have always grown up. I'm an only child, so my mom was a single parent, and she always worked a man's job. My mom was always in a warehouse picking up metal, hydraulics, any kind of warehouse job. She was the only woman inside of a warehouse job. So it's just like, was her pay? I don't know if her pay was actually different or more, but I know she had to work a lot harder to prove herself that she can do it, no matter if she's short, not short, tall, straight, got it, whatever. So I had to learn that from her. Like, as a woman, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, especially in a man's world, as they say. They say, yeah, they think it's a woman's world, but in a man's world, it's hard as a woman to prove himself, especially in the job aspect of it.
Right.
Now, does that go for relationships?
Yeah. I feel like even in a relationship, because we're so used to gender roles,
Yeah,
the man is supposed to take out the garbage. The
right.
woman is not supposed to touch a door. She's not supposed to, and that's just chivalry as it is. But I feel like even in relationships, a man is like, this is my job. I'm supposed to do this. You
Right.
can't do this. Like, You know what I mean? I'm supposed to pick up the bill. My pride is bigger than my love for you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And how you feel.
But
And that's
now it's like you can't get a man to open the door for you. You can't get a man to pick up a straw off the floor. So it's like, what is it? What I don't get why people get so stuck into being in their ways, especially with this new generation. Like, why is it okay to diminish a woman? Like, why is that okay? Why is the woman think it's okay to sit there and be in?
it's okay because we allow it to be okay.
Yeah.
It's like people are only going to do what you allow them to do. We allow them to literally tell us what we can and cannot do.
Yeah.
And we'll take it because nobody wants to see it for what it really is, that this person is trying to make me less than what I am. We don't see our own value. So the problem starts with us. It's not only oh, this person is treating me differently because I'm a woman. The problem is you, because you're allowing them to do that.
Yeah.
Had you put your foot down a long time ago when it was time to sign the papers, or when it was time to actually speak up, had you put your foot down a long time ago, you wouldn't have this problem now.
Yeah. And a lot of people are scared to speak up. And I sometimes I really want to know, what is the real issue of you speaking up? Like, when you speak up, are you afraid of the outcome? Are you afraid of what somebody else is going to say about you? Like, because I've always been the type, I have grown up to really speak up for myself because I had to.
Right.
I was forced to, at a young age, to have to speak up for myself and not let anybody do me wrong, to make sure if I didn't think anything was okay, I expressed that. So I don't know if it's because you have to be raised differently, or if it has to do with background, or to do with certain type of issues because you just want things to go smoothly in life.
To me, I just feel like, what are we afraid to speak on?
Yeah.
When it comes down to speaking with our friends, when it comes down to speaking with our siblings, we say what we want to say, and that's
Yeah.
just it, and it is what it is. When it comes down to, then those are people who deserve our respect. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to speaking to a stranger, you're scared. You know what I mean? What are you scared of? What scares you so much to tell a stranger like no? Because if I was a man, the man will get this, and because I'm a woman, I'm not going to get that. Why
Right.
are we so afraid of that? What
I think
makes us
a lot of
so?
people's afraid to stand up and fight. So a lot of people just sit back, like, no, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna bother.
And I get the whole I avoid conflict and stuff like that, but sometimes conflict is healthy.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need that conflict. Sometimes you need to put the pressure on
stuff need to
somebody.
be said. A lot of stuff need to be said, and a lot of people are afraid to say what needs to be said.
And I don't understand that.
But a
I
lot of
will
people
never
get hate
understand.
for the people who do stand out. Like, I've seen, like marches, people who have rallies, people who do, like the community stuff. They're the one who's getting bashed because they're the ones speaking out. They get on the news, they get these hate letters because they're saying what people need to say.
To me, it's just like, at what point at what point are you not afraid to speak your mind, or say how you feel? Because I know people feel differently when they're like, damn, because he's a guy, he gets treated differently than I am. Oh, he's a guy, so that's my manager's favorite because he's a guy. And I know
Yeah.
that you have managers where they're just like, they favor the opposite sex than they do the same sex because that's just their nature. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I feel like it's even in our nature. And we may be discussing this topic ourselves, but I feel like even we treat people differently based on their gender. Like, oh, he's a boy, he got it, he can do it. That's my favorite.
Right.
That's
Like
my
they say, if a man sleep around a lot, they ain't considered a hoe. But if a
what a
woman
woman
sleep around
does.
with two people during the week, it's like, oh, she just a thought. Like, that's just what she do. She go
That's
around. So
that's
I don't get the label stuff. Like, it's okay for a man to sit there and be on five different women in a day and he's a player. That's him. I want to be like him. He's a pimp. But when a female sitting here trying to live her best life, just like he's living his best life, it's the issue.
And it's always going to be an issue. And it's like I said, we do it to ourselves. We do it ourselves, and unknowingly, we treat people differently because of their gender, or we favor somebody because of their gender, unknowingly. And it's not like, okay, you're a hypocrite because you're speaking on the subject. No, because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say that sometimes, yeah, I may treat one of my cousins or one of my friends differently because they're a boy and favor them a little bit more. And I just feel like it's part of human nature as is, but we don't do nothing to stop it.
Right. We don't do anything to stop it at all because, that's what everybody's okay with it being just the way it is. Like, I'm not finna be like anybody. I'm not gonna be out here trying to please nobody. If I want to do me, I'm gonna do me in general.
Max.
And people gotta stop caring what other people think about them. That's the real issue.
I just feel like, yeah, to stop caring what people think, but usually it comes from people that you care so much about, so it's so hard not to care. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, for example, for grandparents. Grandparents, even though they swear, I love you guys all equally, they have that one favorite grandchild. They show favoritism to that one favorite grandchild. And normally it's a boy. And even when people are pregnant, even when women are pregnant, oh, I hope it's a boy. I hope it's a boy.
Yeah.
Because girls are too hard. Girls are too difficult.
And all I have in my family is girls. And we just recently got a little boy. And it's like, just going off of my own personal experience, I don't know if my grandma really has a favorite. I think the firstborn is always gonna be the favorite, really, because that's her firstborn. So
right, because that's who was in the family first, But it to me, it's still like, you still shouldn't be treating them like that. You know what I mean? But it's out of human nature, and human nature for ourselves as humans is automatically going to do it because that's just our nature to do that. It's our nature to show favoritism to the opposite gender because it's the opposite gender, or like they,
a whole lot of stereotype stuff that still goes around, and it's still okay. People
like what kind of stereotypes?
Like, especially for a man. Like I said before, it's okay for a man to do whatever he want to do, and it's considered him being cool.
Yeah.
And then a woman do what she want to do, it's considered her being a hoe or trashy or slutty, and she out here showing her body. But a man can do the same thing, and it ain't no issue with it.
Oh, of course. It's always going to be like that, and it's seen most when it comes to things like that, because it's just like, oh, well, they did it, but now because I do it, it's different. Because it's me, it's a problem. Because it's me, I'm more wrong than you, and to me, it's wrong is wrong, no matter what you do. Wrong
That's
is wrong.
what I used to tell people: wrong is wrong, right is right, and respect is respect. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me.
Period.
Family or no family, like, respect is respect. If you're my family, we're supposed to have the utmost respect for each other in general.
Period.
And so if you can have the audacity to sit there and disrespect me and expect me to sit back and not say nothing, that's a whole different conversation.
To me, though, it's just like it just goes back to us, because even when they come and they say, "Oh, you're a hoe because you're the one who cheated," well, he cheated too. You know what I mean? Like, we accept that. You know what I mean? Like, we may look at it like, what? How? But then we become a victim and we're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, that's just like, we're just more emotional. As to where men, it's just like, you're cool, that's what it is, like, whatever.
Too, it's like, if a man get heartbroken, every other woman that comes after her gets treated like a dog, get treated like a doormat. And then if a woman can sit there and get hurt over and over and over and over again and still pick up pieces.
I just feel like as women though, and as women, the reason why we get treated so differently is because, not to say we have bigger hearts, but we're naturally these nurturing people.
Mm-hmm.
We're placed on this earth to nurture, you know what I mean? To nurture and reproduce.
Right.
So automatically people are like, well, she has the bigger heart, so she's going to continue to forgive me because that's just in her nature. She's a nurturer. That's what she's here to do. That's what she's going to do. As to where even even men, and if we really want to get spiritual and get into that, it's even in the Bible as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
where the men went out and they went enslaved for days and nights and stuff to bring home the rewardings to the women who were in the kitchen. You know what I mean? It's gender roles. It's gender roles. Gender roles have went all the way back to before we were born, before it was AD BC. You know what I mean? Like, it's never. It's just something that is just, how do we change that? We don't change it because it continues to do it. And if we want to change it, we got to do a little more than just ask how we're going to change it.
Mm-hmm. Because that's where it starts. And a lot of people ask that question, like, how do we start changing it? But who's going to be the first person to take steps? And then is those steps going to be taken properly? Is there going to be issues? Are they going to be scared to actually step forth for millions of people? And I think that's what the real problem is.
Well, let's discuss how we can change that. How can we change it right now? How can we change it? How can we be that change?
Yeah. I think that's why I really wanted to start this live, because there's a lot of topics that need to be talked about. There's a lot of stuff that need to be said. And you got to start somewhere. And if it got to start with something little like this, that's going to turn to something even bigger, then I'd rather take that step. So I'm not afraid to say what's need to be said.
And that's the thing, because we're not afraid to say what people what needs to be said, and we're not afraid to say how we feel. I feel like it's a good thing that we raise awareness on it. And
Yeah.
if we can start just with these 8 to 10 people in the chat right now, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Look back onto what you do in your daily lives and change that. The more we change throughout our day, the more people we change. You know what I mean? We have to be the change in order to change. You know what I mean? So it's just, I'm just hoping that even with this platform that even though I know a lot of it is just, this is a platform to have fun. This is a platform where we can let loose. But this is also a platform where we have the greater ability to raise awareness on a lot of different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, at least use your platform for something better than just,
Yeah.
that.
Tim said this is a great start to start uncomfortable conversations.
It is an uncomfortable conversation. This is a great way. You know how many uncomfortable conversations you have just randomly, and you're just like,
For
oh.
us to be women and speak on it, like, I know in the future I want to have a couple like guests. We should try to do like some guests, a man, different races, different topics, different situations that people want to hear, people want to talk about.
Right.
Well, we have a lot of stuff we want to say, but
I mean, to people in the comments, what is something that makes you uncomfortable to speak about?
we got 8 people in here, and then we got 2 likes. We can't
What
have
is
it.
something that makes you uncomfortable to speak about? What is a topic that you want to see more of?
I know for sure Tim has some things that she wanted to talk about. Uh, I don't remember exactly what it was, but
I know one topic that, like, literally makes people uncomfortable that is not talked about a lot is safe sex.
A lot of think it's okay to be out here just on anybody and
Slang it.
everybody. We
Slang
can't.
it.
We don't do that over here.
No, not at all. But
Mm.
it's what other topic would make somebody uncomfortable to speak of? Disabilities,
For
racism.
sure, disabilities is a strong topic for me. Is because I get discriminated, especially when it comes to jobs, because I may have a chair, because I need my chair to be in the workforce. So there's a lot of jobs uh, who didn't mind me being in a chair or whatever, but there's a lot of jobs where they didn't want a disabled person because that forces them to have to do extra stuff.
Yeah,
That forces them to try to accommodate as much as possible when a job is supposed to accommodate. You see now on applications, they ask you if you have a disability or you don't have a disability. And then a lot of the times I'll put yeah, because I'm not going to sit there and think the fact that I don't have a disability, that I do need accommodations. And I feel like that's why a lot of workplaces have not contacted me back because of that. So that forces me to be like, well, do I check that box? Do I not check that box?
yeah, it's very worrisome. It's very worrisome. Shoot, I mean, me checking a box to say I'm Hispanic is worrisome
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, like you're so pressed on knowing, and they ask you multiple questions. Are you African American, white, or Hispanic? You click
Mhm.
Hispanic. Are you Puerto Rican, or Island Pacificer?
Right.
And they go into they try to categorize you into this specific group to know exactly what you are, so that way, like,
That's,
what are you?
that's a
Why are
lot
you
of jobs I didn't get because of accommodations I needed.
to me it's just like why is that question even asked? You know what I mean? Like, does will it change my outlook on the job? Will it change your outlook on hiring me? You
Yeah.
know?
I can say that I have applied for at least in my time when I didn't have a job 50 or more jobs, and I got like maybe a handful of people that contacted me back because I have put down I do have a disability. And it sucks because my resume is long and
Right.
I have skills when it comes to certain type of things, but they look over that. I may be I've done heard you are the perfect candidate, but they choose another person. And I think that is the reason, because I do have a disability. It has nothing to do with any type of mental issues. I don't have that problem. And I know that Sherry said she has a learning disability, but there are jobs out there to accommodate anybody. Anybody.
Well, have you have you ever you having a disability? Have you ever found something was only given to you because of sympathy, because they feel bad?
Mm, I want to say no. Yeah, I want to say no, because they still go off of my skill. So if I have skill, oh well, what type of accommodation? That's the next question. What type of accommodations do you need? Then when I go down the line saying, oh, I need this accommodation, I need this, just for call center aspects, for example, I may need my own type of keyboard, I may need my own type of special mouse or whatever the case may be. But it's small accommodations. And I think sometimes jobs hire you just to kind of have that, what's
They
the
get
word?
a tax. They get it written off their taxes.
Right, 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 right.
I actually learned that at my old job. Because my old job, it was at a call center, and they got a tax break because there was African Americans and Hispanics in there,
Yeah.
and there was people in wheelchairs who are disabled in there. So they got a tax break on that. And it's
Mhm.
just like, you guys did this for a tax break, so I'm a charity case to you. That's what
Right,
you're telling
right.
me. Because if it wasn't for that tax break, it would be predominantly Caucasian people. You know what I mean?
And I can only see, well, I can only remember one job, and that was the last call center that I had, where he hired people that was different race, and he wanted and made sure that everybody had a chance, even me. Any type of disability I had, no matter if it was me not able to talk on the phone or if I was black, white, Mexican, and it was mostly women in there, and there was only
Right.
one full of men.
See, I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
But they fail to realize that we are under the Disability Act. Yeah, with the Disability Act, I understand. We try to fight for that real hard, and I think companies fake. I don't want to say fake. I want to use a different word. But they may parade, oh yeah, we hire people that have a disability. We hire blacks. We hire Mexicans. We hire people who have learning disabilities. But then when it comes down to application, oh, next, because they have a disability.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely. But I feel like even like not only is disability like one of the things that just gets discriminated on when it comes down to places of employment, it's also veterans.
Yep.
That's why they ask you that question as well.
And you see more veterans on the street than you do anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely true.
Frank
That's
said next conversation should be about fashion, but what about fashion?
Yeah, what you want to know about fashion for? You got the drip.
I feel the only person I got jobs from was because I was bilingual. Other than that, they wouldn't want me. Yeah. They actually pay a lot more for you to be bilingual.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is with the bilingual speaking, yes, we get paid more because we're bilingual, but guess who gets paid more than we do? The man does. The man gets paid more if he's bilingual, he's a man and he's working. Like, he still gets paid like 50 cents, 75 cents more. And people are like, oh, it's just 50 cents, it's 75 cents, but that adds up.
That adds
Like,
up. Shoot, give me
that,
my 50. Like, I want my
literally,
50.
that adds up. If somebody comes to me and is like, you got a 50-cent raise, what? Like, for real? I got one? Like,
Uh,
that's money. That's money.
a
You know
whole
what I mean?
lot.
Like, yeah, like, that's why I was just like, you're not bothered by that? Like, how aren't you bothered? Like, that's a whole like what, an extra $100, $200 like check depending on how much you make.
So just to
Like,
let people know, you know, we're going to be doing this on a regular basis. It may be once a week. We haven't really set a date yet. Uh, but we're going to be doing different topics every week. And I think we may switch off, right?
yeah, yeah.
So that
And
way
Temp
Liv
is actually, once Temp starts feeling better, Temp will be on here too.
hmm So we'll actually have 3 people, and then we'll have guests. I'm thinking about doing some type of email, maybe, or suggestion type of box thing about, so that way
Yeah.
we can get different topics to talk about every week. Uh, Even if we just on here not talking about much, at least everybody else can have something to talk about. Yeah, Tim, you're gonna be there. Don't worry about that for sure.
Yeah, facts. We already know Temp. We already know.
Right.
You ain't gonna tell us.
You know.
Period. But does anybody else have anything to say about this shit?
I think not.
Hey Shay, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the live. Give it a thumbs up. Share your live and drop a like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Love it.
If you like it, I love it. If you love it, I like it. Man, how long we been on here?
on here for almost 40 minutes.
30 minutes. Cool. I'm surprised there's not a lot of people up in here.
I mean, there is people in here. It's not talking.
Say one more time.
I said there is people in here, but it's not talking.
Oh yeah, we're not talking. They like to just look. Give me something to look at.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, for people being here, at least interact so we know how you guys feel about the subject too, because it's not just us that is speaking on it.
Right.
It's more than just us that probably feels the same way. You know what I mean? I'll be right back.
Well, technically, hopefully, since this is just the start, that eventually over time it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because right now,
Period.
the trial run, I'm okay with the trial run.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I think y'all have some good points. I want to see more men's point of view, though. I know Twan was in here, but Twan literally agreed with what we were saying, and so did Frank. So it's like, okay, y'all could have went against the grain one time for the one
time. He was like, "Yep, you're right." Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, do your thing. Right.
I agree.
You right.
All right. I shared it out again. When are you going live with Liv? Who's this?
I was just listening for real. I was over here shopping online for LA.
Man, I'm gonna go to Z in a minute. You know who's Simple King? RJ?
Simple King.
Oh, never mind. This is simply
RJ's in Is RJ in the chat right now? I thought it was Frank.
I thought it was Frank too, but I don't know.
Is RJ messaging you on Instagram?
Yeah, he messaged me.
Oh, I'm thinking that somebody's in the chat and they just got me blocked and I can't even see them. I was gonna talk shit. Like, oh, but you asking about me.
Like, I think it was an hour ago. I didn't even see that. He just said, "When are you going on with Liv?"
Make sure y'all are paying attention to the community tab. Community tab is gonna let y'all know where we at, what we talking about, what we doing, what videos being dropped, things like that. Community tabs are very important in the small YouTube community, so make sure y'all are tapping in with that community tab if you want to know more.
Maybe Frank and RJ gonna be in here. One or the other.
I'm waiting for this video to upload.
Man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave.
Me and the boys having a contest and who has the most drip. Can I vote?
Came through drip. Can
I vote? I want
to vote too, because I got an opinion for you.
Can I be judge? Y'all can call me on FaceTime and record the FaceTime with y'all video, and I'm gonna just like put up my number like 10, 8, 5.
Hey RJ.
Chocolate drop. Y'all can go on y'all personal channels and come in here. Y'all ain't always gotta be on Simply OG. Go on your personal channels and run the time up. You feel me?
Right. Just respect. Much appreciated. And if you came in here and didn't like, you're disrespectful. That's all I gotta say.
The disrespect. Even if I don't like it, period. Let me give you this little light because you know you get your head boosted off of that. Disrespectful. I'm trying to get this glue off this lash.
Just finna start posting more on IG. Well, I'm finna follow all y'all.
I need y'all to take a gang picture because you know what?
Right.
Trying to get y'all picture in my latest video was a hassle. I need y'all to take a gang picture in the drip. Just simply OG, baby.
Came through drip. Drip.
Came through dripping.
Drip.
All right, let me upload this mukbang thumbnail since the video is uploaded.
It's gonna be hot ass AF.
Who's hot?
Huh?
You say you're hot?
I said it's going to be hot here. And but and two.
I'm trying to.
I was just listening for real.
Girl, you got your top chat on?
My who?
You got your top chat on or your live chat?
My live.
Oh, because you reading all these old comments.
Well, first of all, I didn't even catch it.
I already read that.
Thinking about maybe
Shit, we found. All right, bet. I hope you're saying bet to me saying saying take a gang picture.
Gang.
Take a gang picture, gang. Feel me?
You know what's funny? When we get off of here, it's gonna be everybody. It's like, dang, I missed the live.
Yeah, screw down. I don't care. If you ain't make the live, your mom's home right now. I'm gonna just throw that out there.
Gang.
The gang.
How old is all y'all? That's what I need to know.
Yeah, simply OG as a whole. What's y'all ages?
Right.
What's everybody's ages actually? That's what I want.
When's your birthday?
Mine?
No, you.
Who are you talking to? You know I'm slow. That shwee be getting to my head.
Nah, nigga, you. What you mean?
My birthday is June 27th.
And how old is you gonna be?
This my Jordan year.
Over your 20 year.
Jordan year.
Oh, okay. I was like, your 20 year.
My Jordan year.
Oh, you young. You just a babe. You just a babe.
You know what?
You just a babe.
You know what?
You cute though, but you a babe.
I'm cute though. My hair ain't down because I'll be ready to flip. Yeah.
2020, 19, and in that order. We heard you.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Ty is 20, Renzo's 20, Frank is 19, RJ is 19 in that order. The oldest to the youngest. Ooh, when's Ty's birthday? When's Ty's birthday? When's your birthday?
I feel old as hell, man.
Old as dirt.
I'm finna be 26. But I don't look it though.
My new video out. I got it. I finally was able to upload it. Took forever.
What's the title?
It's a mukbang. It is. Am I monetized? Mukbang.
Oh, you got a mukbang. A mukbang.
Mukbang.
A mukbang.
It's a mukbang. It is not a mukbang.
A mukbang.
If it was a mukbang, it would be MOOKBANG. It is a mukbang.
Everybody messing it up. Be like mukbang.
Muckrakers. It was called Muckrakers, not Mookrakers.
People don't know.
It was called Muckrakers, which means MUCK is muck for mukbang.
You know, I could never put any eyelashes on. I'm older than both of y'all. Tim, we know you older dirt. I was playing.
It was in here. I put it in. I had my hair done.
April 25th for
I'm not.
Ty.
I'm not putting my own lashes on. I'm putting my mother's lashes
May 14th for Renzo. July
on.
1 for Frank. August 10th for Arden. So everybody birthday either past, coming up.
Well, if it either passed or coming up, then it's like everybody's birthday.
What is that?
Everybody's birthday either passed or coming up. If it's not coming up, it already passed.
You know what? We're gonna fight, okay?
I'm just saying.
You got time for your shenanigans today.
I'm just saying. Why? When's your birthday?
My birthday?
Yeah.
December 11th.
Oh, your birthday not till the end of the year.
I know when it's cold. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to go to Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay. Hawaii. Out of all places.
Overseas.
Out of all places, Hawaii.
I mean,
we're regular.
It's not a set location. I just never been to Hawaii. It would be nice to go.
I always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Hey, gaming. JT.
Let me use this.
You just got your bottle in the back. I'm all in your background.
Of the wine. You know I gotta have my wine.
What type of wine you be drinking?
Any kind that gets you drunk.
See,
Take that off the edge.
I don't really care for wine. I'm a more hard drinker than anything.
You said a what drinker?
Like hard alcohol drinker.
Like what?
A lot of people like Henny. I don't really care for Henny like that. I like Crown.
Henny is not hard. I mean, Crown is not harder than Henny.
No, I know that, but I don't really like Henny that much. People be drinking that stuff straight. It's nasty.
That's me. That's me. I drink it straight with no issue.
I can't.
And I don't think twice about it. I just throwing it bite.
You always throwing it back. I finna get on your level in a second.
You said you finna get on my what?
I'm gonna get on your level in a second.
I'll be throwing it bite. No care.
Saturday and your girl got stuff to do. I threw on some eyebrows real quick.
I throw mine. Put a hat on because I wasn't trying to do my makeup.
I wasn't trying to do mine either, but you know what? The girl's gonna do it after here. So I can go out and be seen. You know what I'm saying? Be seen.
JT, what's goody, baby? Baby. I'm finna be in these YouTube streets all day. People gonna be like, damn, you on live again? Yeah. Yeah, I am actually.
So you went to yours and then you got somebody else's to do?
No, I gotta be on James Cox's in an hour. And then once I get off of his, I don't know how long his usually run, but once I get off of his, I'll be on mine at 9:00. But on mine, we're gonna drop some gems on there for all the small YouTubers and how to grow, because obviously people, and it's not only like one person, but I've been getting a lot of messages like, I don't think I want to continue this YouTube stuff because and it's mostly because you're not growing how fast you want to. But no one ever says you're gonna come onto this YouTube world and just instantly become the next big thing. You know what I mean?
Hey, Angel.
So, like, it's just like, okay, let me drop some gems for y'all real quick since y'all don't know.
And a lot of people get discouraged too, like when people post, like for my video, like how I gained, 1K in 3 months. And people complain like, "Oh, it took me 9 months or it took me 8 months," but everybody grows at a different pace. And people
Yeah,
gotta realize that, like, it's
yeah,
not easy, and you gotta grind, and you gotta grind hard.
yeah. I just feel like, y'all don't get worried because we finna blow up. It only
Right.
takes one video for you to blow up. Literally, only one video.
I think one of my videos hit 2.2K, I think. I remember.
Okay. No. You say
And
your video was what?
one of my videos hit 2.2K.
What video?
My reaction video to
Oh, to that what is it called?
Squidward nose.
Yeah, the Squidward one.
Yeah,
That Squidward one had me rolling. I was like, ain't no way in hell.
I would never. But hey, yeah, that one hit 2.2, and I think there's another one that's close to 8 or 7 or something. But I don't remember which one it is.
Believe it or not, my most watched video was a live of me getting drunk.
Yeah, because people want to see people get drunk, and you did that.
Literally, that was one of my like that's like in like 1.4K views. Like, oh, so y'all just like watching me get drunk. That's what it
Pretty
is.
much.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. He is
Love it.
so fucking cute,
Huh?
your brother.
Over it. He does the most.
Let me see here. Let me. Do you keep all your lives up, or do you put them private after a while?
No, I keep them all up. Shit, if you running up my time, you gonna run them lives too. Believe that.
Well,
You gonna
actually, I stand corrected. The video hit 2.7K. And then my how to make a reaction video hit almost 900.
let me go through my mine. Let's see. Okay.
So my views are cool. They could be a little bit better, but they're cool though. They're not terrible. You know what I'm saying? They ain't
Let me
terrible.
see. My most viewed video. I believe it was alive. I believe it was alive, and literally the thumbnail is me kissing a bottle. So like everybody just tapped into that shit. Like, oh, she kissing a bottle? Yeah, it's almost at 1.4K views. Yeah, that was literally my most viewed live, my most viewed video. And then I would have to say it's another live, and then it's my very
Pang, that's
first
a
video.
pang, that's a pang, that's a pang.
Hey, hey, dash me,
Your scarf is popping, okay, unicorn?
dash me.
Sayali! How long we been on here? I'm gonna cut it out an hour.
Okay.
Cut it at an hour.
Yes, have 1 million views. And it's gonna get there. Hey, Angel. We've been on here for 59 minutes. And
For
it's
what?
gonna drop the video and you on live. Get it. You feel me, Jen? You feel me? Out here making money, Murph. You feel me? We always get in trouble.
Something, 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 something.
Always. You always getting in trouble. Nah, dead ass in my mukbang though, we fucking spilled the soda everywhere. Like we had to cut the video out and clean the shit up. Fucking all right.
That's what happened.
Let's just start right now.
Jean, that one gal.
What did you know you say? Let's just start right now.
All right, then. So my next video is going to be that Q&A video.
Are we asking any questions?
So my next video.
Was it the Q&A about disability?
I have questions. I don't have a lot of questions.
Did I send you my questions? I believe I did.
Yes, I do believe so.
I believe I sent some shit in. Hey, so if y'all have any questions about Shay's disability, make sure you drop them. Question. This is RJ. What's up, RJ? What's up?
JD. But I think I'm gonna do it today. I don't know.
You're gonna make the video today? You're gonna make the video today?
Yeah, once I get my life together.
I think I'm gonna do it today. I need to get my life together today.
I gotta do my hair. I still ain't doing my hair. I threw on this scarf. It's like, let's get.
It's okay. I threw on the whole hat.
I threw on the shirt. Like, let's go. This ain't even the shirt I'm gonna wear for the day.
I was literally laying down watching that show. And he was like,
I got extra early just to be rushing at the last minute. Like, who do that?
What does it mean to have drip? Like, what's your definition of how to dress? When I say you got that drip, it's not only you're close to me, it's more of your personality as well. Like, you dripping, like you got that drip, like you dress well, you carry yourself well. It's the way you carry yourself. Like
you don't gotta be flashy to have the drip.
Cause look, I'll be dripping in my little Walmart t-shirt and my Walmart drip. Okay, TJ Maxx had Walmart t-shirt, you feel me? Drip. But it's just like it's literally the way you carry yourself, and that you carry yourself in a way that makes people attracted to you or how you look. You know what I mean? Or the person that you are. That's what drip is to me. Now I don't know how you define it, but that's how what it means.
Just gotta be clean. Keep yourself clean. Came through drip. Drip.
Came through dripping. Drip. But Simply OG as a whole needs to go watch my new video because y'all are in that video. So make sure y'all go catch that shit. Simply OG as a whole.
Man.
Go watch my new video. Oh, look at I hear myself. Okay, because they giving me literally a couple hours at a time. Like, y'all need to just run me all my hours that y'all owe me. Like, y'all just gave me 9 more hours. Like, when I know y'all owe me over 60.
What do you use? I be trying to look for that. What is that?
YouTube tracker. I paid for this app.
You paid for the app?
Yeah.
I ain't paying for no apps now. That's doing the app. Salute. But maybe that's an iPhone thing. Because, you know, for Androids, we don't got that issue.
What you mean? Y'all don't pay for the YouTube tracker? Everybody gotta pay for the YouTube tracker?
No, honey, boo-boo. You don't gotta pay for no trackers at all.
But the YouTube tracker, the app is free. It's the actual, what it actually does is what you have to pay for. So, like, I downloaded the app thinking I was Gucci. Like, you girl, you gotta do nothing. This app gonna do it all for me. And then it was like, pay one time $6.99, and we'll tell you when you about to be monetized and your hours and what your progress is looking like.
Yeah, no.
That's how it works. Period. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't even download that because I was just like, shoot, it tell me on my dang page if how many hours I'm at or not. So let me actually go see right now.
What IJ? What you What you hunting about? What you hunting about? What you hunting about? Or hunting. I'm watching the video right now, Liv. Yeah, that's right. You watch that shit. Watch that shit. Watch that shit.
So aggressive. So aggressive.
I love chocolate drop. Okay.
It says my watch time in minutes is 9.8K. I have a
Yeah,
long.
but is that in the last? Is that in the last 12 months? Put it for the last 12 months.
You said what now?
Is that for the last 12 months or for the last 2 months or 60
It
days?
says 28 days.
Yeah, see, put it for the last 12 months.
Okay. Go to my analytics. My analytics. You said in the last 12 months?
Yeah.
The last 12 months is thinking it say it got 22.k.
22,000.
Yep.
22,000.
Yeah.
So you're at 366.
Yep. I got a long way to go. A long way to go.
I'm just like, I just feel like that 4K is just a reach, you know? That 4K hour thing is just, it's like you reaching now, okay?
Right. It's
I mean,
like
it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible, but evidently, we can't say it's impossible because there's so many people that we know that have been monetized. But it's definitely like, all right, you're reaching now. You're doing the most. Like,
you either have to go live like for 2 hours every single day.
see, I can't go live every day. I don't have the time. I don't. I mean, if I did, if I can, I guess I could go live in the morning. But who's gonna tap into my morning lives? You know what I mean? Like,
I rolled out of bed and got on live.
I think I'm gonna just have to like start going live at like noon, and then like on the days that I work at night, I'm gonna have to go on at like noon, and then the days I work in the morning, I'm gonna have to go on at 9.
What is your hours like now?
Right now, this week because we lost an employee, so they're currently training someone for the night shift, but they're training them during the day. I'm working all closing hours this week, so it's like I go in at 3 and I come out at 11.
So are you close to your 4,000 or no?
Right now I'm at 1630 hours. Right now, that's
The thousands though. I think getting to 1,000 is like hardest thing.
like getting to that 2,000 is just like
I know that's when it really is going to sink in.
run me my hours, and I feel like I could already have been at 2,000. It's just like YouTube right now is giving me my hours in like little bits, like 4 hours here, 5 hours there. Everything that I've earned, they are not.
That's hard though.
It's definitely possible, though. I'm telling you, like we can all do it. We can all do it.
It's just me. It's like I have to get to the point where just to be getting on, no matter who in there, don't even like promote it or nothing. Just get on.
I just want to be there already. I'm tired of doing this. I feel like once I'm there, I'll be able to finally breathe. Like,
right. That's the stressful part. It's like getting to 1K is a stressful part, and it sucks that I didn't fix my computer earlier because I could have been working on my hours too after they changed everything. So any advice to people who ain't at 1,000 already, you better get you a laptop, find you a laptop, find you somebody's grandma's laptop, get your hours.
Facts.
I was at the point where I was just like, no, I'm gonna wait till I hit 1,000, then I'm gonna work on my hours. But no, you really have to focus on your hours as
You have
well.
to focus on your hours more than you have to focus on your numbers.
Right.
Like your hours are way more important than numbers. Numbers come so easy. The family members come so easy. It's those hours, man. Like
it's hard. I'm at the point where it's just like, shut. Really? Really? Are you serious?
no, you're taking pictures like a retard.
I'm gonna need you to be engaged. Be engaged.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. But that's what I'm gonna speak about tonight. Like, so many people are like, "Oh, I need to get this 1K. I need to get this 1K." I get that a lot of people want this 1K because they want to be able to go live.
Right.
But you have other outlets to get your hours. You can go live off your computer. I know the quality is not the best, depending on what kind of computer you have. But you can hide those lives until it's time to monetize.
Quality is terrible.
With those hours. I know the quality is not the best. Simply RJ, baby, do that for me. But yeah, I feel like everybody needs to focus more on getting their hours in every way possible. Run my videos, watch my videos, go live off my computer. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, when you get to 1K, it'll make it easier to go get your hours because you can be on live. But while you can't be on live, don't just like make these videos and just think that these videos are going to get you the hours. Your hours are going to come from the lives.
Yeah.
It's going to come from the lives.
I'm going to start doing shout outs too for my videos. But you got to make yourself known to get a shout out.
Like the people I give shout outs to is literally people who have been rocking with me. Like, and I do like at least 3 to 4 YouTubers in every single video. So there's no one's ever getting left out. People I see in my comments, I automatically put them in a bucket and I just keep their names out. You know what I mean?
I'll be looking at your videos like, when am I going to pop up?
Yes, I'm telling you, I put everybody's name in a bucket and I just, here you are. Like, here's your name.
Yeah, forget them subscribers right now. You need your hours.
Yeah, hours right now is important. It is so important. And honestly, I took for granted those hours because
me too.
I took for granted those that live button before I got my 1K because at one point we were able to go live even if we didn't have 1K.
I went on a couple times, but I think only went on like 3 times, and then they was just like, oh, nope.
Yeah.
You thought.
Yeah, I can't. I like when that happened, I was like, damn, I feel so bad for so many people. That's literally what they were banking on was some lives. And then it was like that was in the time where I was doing all the live takeovers. So it was like, oh, she can't do my live takeover no more. I don't have that button. I was like, wait a second, I got it out. You just won't be able to see your hours. That's it.
Right. That's crazy.
Which kind of sucks because you don't get to see, you know, what the benefits were of having a live takeover. But I got the app. Coco Davis, what's goody, baby?
What's goody, what's goody, what's goody?
Period. What's goody, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody?
I'm gonna be right back. You can still have a conversation. I'm gonna turn my camera off. But your girl set up below. Don't need to be put out
there. What's good, y'all? What y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
I can still hear you. Nah.
I know you can.
Shit.
How y'all feeling today, y'all? On this beautiful day. Who rocking with me tonight? That's really the question. We're about to drop some gems for you. Micah August, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Make sure y'all give this a thumbs up if y'all just coming in and sharing it out. It's your girl Liv Marie. We are on a live hangout right now. Me and Shay. Shay is doing something right now, but you got me. You got me. You feel me? I'm just over here looking at the video I just posted and the views show. Thank you. How y'all feeling today? What y'all doing today? Y'all doing anything special? Today is Saturday. It is Saturday. Saturday. Let me plug y'all in. Plug y'all in. Y'all ain't doing nothing? Cause there's 9 people in here and y'all ain't talking to me. Y'all ain't talking to me. What happened? Y'all ain't doing nothing today? Y'all ain't feeling it? Y'all just want me to talk to myself? I'm just chilling watching my favorite YouTubers, the June Boys, and going to the mall later. Am I one of your favorite YouTubers? Is it me? And who am I talking to? Am I talking to Nilla or Chocolate Drop? Because y'all know both of y'all was in this thing today. Aw, I'm on your story. Oh, I'm on your story. Tap, what you doing? How you feeling? The OG baby. Simply OG, you feel me? Chocolate drop, Nilla, Mocha. He caught up Mocha and Renzo's name. Where Frank go? Where Frank go? Like, where he go? Because he knows he's supposed to be right in here. And you inbox me while you're on the live. RJ, I'm about to prank call you again. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have your number no more. Stalking Bay? Stalking Bay? Go ahead again. I'm watching you and a group named the June Boys, and I think he has work. You watch it, Vito, because I'm your favorite YouTuber? Okay. You just make me want to shed a tear. Like, you're so sweet. I love it. So, you're stalking your Bay temp. That is great. Did you find anything? Did you find anything worth talking about? Is he liking some girls' pictures? Is he doing anything out the way? Anything. Because you know, I get gully. You feel me? It gets live on this thing. I'm tired as hell. I gotta get off to get on James Cox live in 30 minutes. Man, I love it. I wanted to do something for kids because I'm tired of these young men getting killed on the streets. These victims are getting younger and younger without the right guidance. It's sad. Definitely sad. Another banger. Another banger. Booby going in on the pizza though. On the pizza. Like he is going in on the pizza. Like this was his last supper. Like he dad was eating this pizza like it was his last meal. Like oh shit. You know how I feel about one band, one sound. So I will ask a lot of years to participate. And we can donate something here, you know. I can hear a lot. You good? I love him. Yeah, I just really just want to give love back. Him. I never came on YouTube to want to let me make money right now. For myself. No. What I wanted to do was touch the world. And this is the way I can do it. You know, my team, the people that I talk to every day. I love it. He's so cute. You want him because he eats pizza with two hands. And he know us New Yorkers don't do that. We eat it with one hand and we fold it. Oh Lord, I'm so sleepy. When I say I'm exhausted, I'm literally so exhausted. Like I can't go to sleep right now. So I decided to be nice and pay it forward. Like I'm having real tears because I'm so tired.
Well, you need to take your out of the bed, man.
I can't. Got things to do.
Who's so cute? Let me find out.
She's talking about Booby.
Oh,
I was showing them where Booby was holding his pizza with two hands instead of one because you know us New Yorkers only hold it with one. We don't hold it with two.
okay. Just checking.
Oh, I'm out. This thing. I gotta go to the bathroom. Is that your
Well,
dog?
huh?
Is that your dog?
Yeah, you want to see him?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
I've literally been seeing your dog this whole entire video. And it was just something moving. And I just was like, I'm not going to pay attention to it because if I give it any attention, it'll start acting crazy.
Nah, hold on real quick. Come here, little buddy.
Liv, who else is live you doing today? I'll be on James Cox in 28 minutes. And I'll be on my own live at 9 p.m. So tap in with your girl.
Ugh. This ain't playtime, little boy.
What?
You trying to play?
Angel, I know you heard me say hello to you earlier. I know you heard me. I was off. You was off what? Off the shits? No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the live though. What's up? How you doing? How you feeling?
All right, I'm gonna show you who. I gotta move this light because oh heck, that's what we not doing.
RJ said, RJ said, Liv has so much energy that sometimes I gotta tap off the live for a couple minutes and come back because it's just so much. They're like, boy, don't you go nowhere.
I see. See how bad that I needed that light.
Ooh, look at the ring light. Hi, puppy. You're so cute. Hi, Juju, puppy. Hi, baby. You're so handsome. Why are you jerking like that? You be abusing your dog? Hi, baby.
My little pom pom.
What's his name?
Kai.
Hi, Kai. Come here, Kai. Come
Look.
here. Come here, Kai. Come here. Dog be like you talking to me? Kai, come here. Come here.
You see
What
it?
a boy. Look at him turning his head. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I don't have a big favorite YouTuber because I feel like all these YouTubers are cappers. Like all of them is cap. All of them is cap. They say they're genuine, but they're cap. And I'm going to explain why I say that in my live tonight. So make sure you're there.
Make sure you're there. Well. All right, y'all. I'm finna get out. Whoa, it's unnecessary. I'm finna get out of here.
Bye.
Cause Liv gotta pee.
I forgot I had to even pee, but I did. That should reminded me because I almost peed outside this morning because all of that. Good night. See you in a little bit.
You said good night.
Yeah, I said see you in a little bit.
I mean, you
Signing
may.
in and signing out.
So extra. Just extra. So extra. Bye, y'all.